Revelation chapter 20, verse 11. Revelation chapter 20, verse 11. The dead are judged. Then I saw a great white throne, and him who was seated on it. Earth and sky fled from his presence, and there was no place for them. And I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and books were opened. Another book was opened, which is the book of life. The dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books. So hindi pala makalulusot, lahat ng gawa natin ay isinusulat. The sea gave up the dead that were in it, and death and Hades gave up the dead that were in them, and each person was judged according to what he had done. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. The lake of fire is the second death. If anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire. Chapter 21. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Wala na yung dating langit at lupa. And there was no longer any sea. Wala na ring dagat. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from Yahweh Elohim, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Now the dwelling of Elohim is with men, and He will live with them. They will be His people, and Elohim Himself will be with them and be their Elohim. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death. Wala na pong kamatayan, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Amen. Yung mga kautusan tungkol sa pagkagawa masama, patay. Wala na po yun. He who was seated on the throne said, I am making everything new. Bago na lahat. Then he said, Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. He said to me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the Aleph and the Tau, the beginning and the end. To him who is thirsty, I will give to drink without cost from the spring of the water of life. He who overcomes will inherit all this, and I will be his Elohim, and he will be my son. But the cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars, their place will be in the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This is the second death. So, ibig sabihin, mayroong pangalawang kamatayan. So, kapag namatay physical, hindi pa pala tapos. Dahil meron pang isa pang kamatayan. At sino yung sinasabing mamamatay sa pangalawang kamatayan? Binanggit. Sino yun? The cowardly, mga duwag. Sino pa? Yung mga hindi naniwala. The vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts. Kasama yung mga kulto at mga occult. At ano pa? Yung mga sumamba sa Diyos-Diyosan. Saan daw ang kanilang lugar? Their place will be in the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This is the second death. One of the seven angels who had the seven bowls full of the seven last plagues came and said to me, Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. Sino ang wife ng Lamb? The church. Ang mga believers, tayo, magkakaroon ng pagkasal, di ba? May handaan. Tama po ba yun? So, masaya itong tagpo na ito. And he carried me away in the Spirit to a mountain great and high, and showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from Elohim. It shone with the glory of Elohim, and its brilliance was like that of a very precious jewel, like a jasper, clear as crystal. It had a great high wall with 12 gates and with 12 angels at the gates. On the gates were written the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. There were 3 gates on the east, 3 on the north, 3 on the south, and 3 on the west. The wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. The angel who talked with me had the measuring rod of gold to measure the city, its gates and its walls. Kasi noon, wala naman yung measuring na pag hinatak mo mahaba, daddy. Ang pangsukat nila, isang stick lang yon na 1 metrong haba. Yun na yung nilang pambilang. Tingnan niyo ito. The city was laid out like a square. Kudrado daw yung city na nakita nung ni John. Amen. Kudrado. As long as it's wide. He measured the city. Sinukat niya yung city with the rod and found it to be 12,000 stadia. Ang conversion po ng 12,000 stadia, 1,400 miles. Sa 1,000 kilometro ay ang 1,000 kilometro ay tama ba? 1 milya? Oh, 1 milya, tama po? Ito ay 1,400 miles. Pag bumiyahe po kayo mula rito hanggang Batangas, ay aabutin na kayo ng 90 kilometro. Tama ba? Amen. Hanggang Matabungkay. 90 kilometers na nun, layo na nun. Samantalang ito ay 1,400 miles. Sipin nyo kung gaano kalaki yung syudad. Nabababa mula sa langit at ito ang bagong Jerusalem. Sino titira dyan sa city na yan? Ito ang itsura. He measured its wall and it was 144 cubits thick by man's measurement which the angel was using. The wall was made of jasper and the city of pure gold as pure as glass. Ganda, no? Yung pader ay jasper. Anong kulay ang jasper? Depende. Manilaw-nilaw. No? Yun daw ang dingding. Yung wall, yung pader. At yung buong syudad daw ay purong ginto. So, bawal dun yung mga mahilig magsanla. Walang sanlaan doon dahil ang buong syudad ay gold. Nasubukan nyo na maglakad sa ginto? Ito, parang tuntungan natin na ito, daddy. It's a gold. No? Manlalaki mata mo siguro rito. As pure as glass. Verse 19. The foundation of the city walls were decorated with every kind of precious stone. The first foundation was jasper. The second is sapphire. The third, chalcedony. The fourth, emerald. The fifth, sardonyx. The sixth, carnelian. The seventh, chrysolite. The eighth, beryl. The ninth, topaz. The tenth, chrysoprase. The 11th, hyacinth. And the 12th, amethyst. Sa totoo po, itong mga bato na ito, alam niyo ba kung nakita niyo ito? Iba-iba ang kulay nito. May kanya-kanya silang kulay. Kaya isipin niyo kung ano itsura nitong city na ito na merong iba-ibang kulay. Tapos ang sahig ay ginto. Ang dingding ay jasper. Wow! Amen! Hindi kayang ipasok sa isipan natin ano maging itsura nito. Napakaganda nitong lugar na ito. The 12 gates were 12 pearls. KP, yung 12 ginto ay perlas. Paano niyo malalaman kung ang perlas ay original? Sino marunong tumingin ng pearl? Ha? Manilaw-nilaw? Hindi ba ngipin yun? Hindi nagbabakbak? Nanganganak ang pearl. Ano pa? Kapag ka nasugatan, hintayin mo, umabalik sa dati. Yun ang mga original na pearl. Di ba? Yun. Ang pintuan daw yung gate ay perlas. The great street of the city was of pure gold, like transparent glass. I did not see a temple in the city. Yun, nakagandahan. Wala na pong templo doon sa syudad. Bakit? Because Yahweh Elohim, Almighty, and the Lamb are its temple. The city does not need the sun. Naku, wala na rin pong araw at walang buwan to shine on it. For the glory of Elohim gives it light, and the Lamb is its lamp. The nations will walk by its light, and the kings of the earth, makikita ninyo, yung mga hari, mga iba't ibang presidente, will bring their splendor into it. On no day will its gates ever be shut. Hindi na raw isasara yung gate. Kasi noon, sinasara yung gate paggabi para maiwasan yung pagpasok ng mga masasama o mga magnanakaw. Pero doon, ang gate ay hindi na po isasara. Amen. The glory and honor of the nations will be brought into it. Nothing impure will ever enter it. Nor will anyone who does what is shameful or deceitful, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. So, sino pala may hawak ng book of life? Ang kordero. Sino ang kordero? Si Yahushua. Chapter 22. Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of Elohim and of the Lamb, down the middle of the great street of the city. On its side the river stood the tree of life, bearing 12 crops of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. No longer will there be any curse. The throne of Elohim and of the Lamb will be in the city, and His servants will serve Him. Ito maganda. Ito gusto natin ma-experience. Verse 4, they will see His face. Makikita niyo na ang mukha ni Yahweh Elohim na wala pang nakakita. Excited ba kayo ron? Ito pala ang mukha. Bakit? Dati ang mukha ni Alcantara. Hindi pala yun ang mukha. Amen. No? Liwanag. And His name will be on their foreheads. There will be no more night. They will not need the light or a lamp or the light of the sun. For Yahweh Elohim will give them light, and they will reign forever and ever. The angel said to me, these words are trustworthy and true. Yahweh, the Elohim of the spirits of the prophets, sent His angel to show His servants the things that must soon take place. Sabi ng Messiah, behold, I am coming soon. Blessed is he who keeps the words of the prophecy in this book. I, John, am the one who heard and saw these things, and when I had heard and seen them, I fell down to worship at the feet of the angel who had been showing them to me. Nakita ni John ngayon lahat yon, at nung makita niya may nakatayong anghel, ano daw ginawa ni John? Lumuhod at sinamba ang anghel. Sa TV, nakita mo, di ba, Ira? Sinasamba mga anghel. Sa Bible, ang sabi ng anghel, ito sabi niya, but he said to me, do not do it. Huwag mong gawin yan. Ito ang nakalagay sa Bible. Sinamba yung anghel. Do not do it. Ang sabi ng angel, I am a fellow servant. Alipin din ako katulad mo. With you and with your brothers, the prophets and all who keep the words of this book. Ito sabi niya, worship, sambahin mo si Yahweh Elohim. Consistent yung angel, di ba? Amen? Hindi niya sinabi kung sino sasambahin, tinuro niya, ang sambahin mo si Yahweh Elohim. Then he told me, do not seal up the words of the prophecy of this book, because the time is near. Malapit na itong maganap. Let him who does wrong continue to do wrong. Let him who is vile continue to be vile. Let him who does right continue to do right. And let him who is holy continue to be holy. Behold, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to everyone according to what he has done.